dust. That is all we are. Some of us.
Hey, good morning. What is up, my buttercups? It is Amy and Jared Love. Mwah. And we are coming to you live on a Tuesday morning. Mwah. And he is getting himself ready to school. I do not have work, but I got things to do today. So I can't, unfortunately, go lay back down today. I am actually going first to go get blood work done. And then after that, I am going to be going to St. Mary's Medical Center. I'm going to get that chest x-ray the doctor wants me to get. Again, I really don't think nothing's going to come of it, but you know what? Cover all the bases just to be on the safe side. So, yeah, it's still a little early. It's only like 10 after 6 or so. So we're, you know, just going to take our time a little bit here and there and see what the day takes us. As far as I know, I'm just doing those 2 errands and pretty much coming back home. Might stop for a cup of coffee or something after, but I don't know yet. So we'll see where the day takes us. So little man's been doing good with school and everything, doing good with his vest and hat and everything. He's keeping everything on, behaving himself, so can't complain. So I guess next time I'll see you will be in the car. Alright, so we are in the car ready to go. Mr. Man just got off to school. He is rocking and rolling. Had his hat and vest on, got his meds in him, got his breakfast in him, and all that good stuff. Believe it or not, it is freezing out right now. It's like 28 degrees out. My windows are frosted over, so I gotta wait for my windows to thaw out a little bit. And then we're heading out to get some blood work done, so that's always fun stuff. So, yeah, other than that, just trying to warm up at this point. Well, hey guys. Yeah, came all the way here to Quest to find out it's closed. So I am actually going to probably head over to get chest x-ray first, because I imagine they are probably open for that. So I'm going to do that, and then on my way back I'll get the blood test done. So worst case scenario, if I can't hold out and need my coffee that bad, I will probably just come over tomorrow and get it done. Now that I know they're open at 7:30. I feel so stupid. I hate coming to places when I don't know where the hell I'm at. I hate doing that, because then when you're too early, then you're sitting there. I wasn't about to sit out here in my car for a half hour, because it's like 7 o'clock now. I'm thinking they open at 7. Obviously don't open at 7:30. So, going to head over to St. Mary's now. Okay guys, so I'm here at the St. Mary's Medical Center. Yes, I can get everything done here, which is even better. So, going to get this done.
Having a 9-to-5 job, or in our case, a 3 a.m. do whatever job. But one Twitter user is sharing a story about her husband's habits. Writing, quote, single men tend to sleep on futon mattresses on the floor. He also had a clean clothes pile and a dirty clothes pile, washed takeout cutlery in the dishwasher. It was reused. It was takeout. And we just got a glimpse into Georgia's bachelor pad. Everybody, people started sounding off on Twitter. They shared other stories of their non-adult-like behavior. Like this user who wrote, quote, when I started dating my wife, I owned 2 armchairs and no house. We would push them close together so that we could hold hands for a walk each 2 weeks. Make it work, people.
Hey guys, well that was a bunch of hullabaloo, let me just tell you. Yeah, that woman that I was recording, I don't know what she was doing, but she was it wasn't knitting. It was like she had rags, like strips of cloth, and was braiding them into like a string and then like balling it up like you would like a ball of yarn. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, that is just really cool the way she's doing it. So I got a little footage of her doing it. And I actually asked her, I said, what are we using that for? And she's actually weaving her own rug. So that's pretty interesting. She said you could find it actually online on Google. I've never seen anything like that before. I thought that was just pretty cool. So, yeah, we're Right now, we're done here. I got my blood test. They actually ordered a urinalysis too, which is weird. And I got my x-ray and everything, so all is good in the hood at this point. Or I should say good under the hood at this point. So, yeah. And actually I heard from a girl, Shelly Belly. And, we're gonna go and do some breakfast. Go get some busted grub. I know I am hungry.
We might not know where we're going. Promise we'll never be apart. Just pick me up and never let me go. We don't need much as long as we're together, together, together. We don't need much as long as we're together, together, together.
Hey guys, so on my Tuesday T-Mobile, I picked up my free product for T-Mobile Tuesdays, and I got a free apron today. We had a choice of black or pink. I got the bright pink one, so put a little plug in there for T-Mobile. Maybe I'll get sponsored someday. You never know. Hey guys, well, I figure I have a few minutes. I haven't heard from Michelle, so I don't know what's going on with her. And I figured I'd stop and get a frappe. And like this broad just handed me a frappe that's got like chocolate caramel syrup, whatever the hell, all over the bottom of it. I can't maneuver without it getting sticky all over the place. Craziness. So since I have a few minutes, I am actually going to take a ride over to a school that's around the corner from here called the Wood Schools. I just am looking to get a plan B together just in case this meeting on March 8th doesn't go that well. I want to see what my options are. So I want to stop by the school to see what kind of, how the program works or whatever. It's specifically a special needs school. My only issue with it, I mean, I'm assuming they weeded out all the bad people, but they've had a couple incidences over there of neglect, and the one from last time something happened over there, it was probably like about 3 years ago, and it didn't happen there. It was a van that had taken a bunch of kids over, or teenagers over to Sesame Place for the day, and I don't know, somehow, like, either the bus driver missed the kid or whatever, but here the kid fell asleep on the bus and he ended up dying from heat stroke because it was like a 98-degree weather day out, which is really screwed up considering that means they weren't paying really good attention if they couldn't count how many kids they had off the bus or on the bus. But, yeah, I mean, definitely everyone who was involved in that incident had been let go, and I'm sure they replaced staff since then, you know. But, you know, I'd have to kind of really do an investigation before I'd feel comfortable letting him go there. They do have different programs. The one program that they offer, I think, is actually like where they stay there. I don't necessarily want that. You know, I still want him home with me, but I want to be able to go to school every day. So I don't know if that's a possibility or if one has to go hand in hand with the other. So I'm gonna go and check it out and see what's available. Alright guys, yep, so I'm here at the Wood School, and I'm going in, and I want to get some information to see, like, what the deal is and what they got to offer and all that, so. I'll tell you, I did not realize how large the campus was. It's pretty darn big. There's, like, a lot going on here. There's only one small building amongst like 10 that there is available right now. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead in. Hey guys. Well, Wood School went pretty well, I guess. I picked up some information and I got to talk to somebody over there. They have a lot of programs over there that I never realized they had. They do have residential. As far as I know, and as this woman knows, she said the residential one actually doesn't cost anything. It actually is covered by his insurance. But I have to go through the insurance company in order to organize all that. So I have an option. There's many pros and cons to this. Couple of the pros, it would be consistency, more structure for him. As far as the skills programs and stuff like that, they do job training, they do all that stuff. They've got all of it covered. Then afterwards, I don't know, but they only cover it until he's 21. But another thought is, that's like a couple of the pros for him. A couple for me would be having the ability to be able to work more, as far as, you know, the shifts that I'm working now. It's just very difficult sometimes in the morning to get to work and stuff like that. And, you know, I would be able to possibly go full time. That would be even another great option for me. Yeah, and I would probably have more, I would probably be better at trying to get some kind of promotion. You know, working at Shady Brook, I could probably, you know, be able to work on more of a manager level, you know, with him being cared for properly. The only thing is, I don't know if I am ready to send him to a residential program like that. It's, I mean, they have children there apparently as young as 14. But I feel, I don't know, I have always sworn myself that I would never try to go and do any kind of a program where you live somewhere else. But at this stage in the game, with the problems he's having with the injurious behaviors and stuff like that and whatever, I'm just wondering if better structure at the school would suit him. So I'm not really sure. It's something to really, really think about. I wouldn't have a problem during the summer as well, you know, as far as working and stuff like that. They have summer programs there and stuff like that. So I was even thinking of possibly getting stuff into the works. And if there's like a summer program, because they do have like some kind of a camp there. They have ESY they run there as well, which is an extended school year. Which we call it. Pennsbury has it. But it lasts maybe like 5 weeks, and it's nothing real structured. It's like they kind of just like let them whittle through their day, and they teach them nothing new or anything like that. So kind of a pain in the rear end with that. But with wood schools, they have like life programs, they have residential programs, you know, they have, it would be essentially childcare, but I just don't know how the residential programs work in the summertime. That's what I'd have to find out more about. But if I decided to do something like this, that's where I'd want to start probably, is like in the summer after he's done his school year. And then I would start in the summertime, test it out the waters during the summer, see how he does, and then kind of make a decision from there. So yeah, lots to consider and think about. And I got pamphlets to read and all that great stuff. And I'm going to go on their website and see what they've got going on the website. Maybe they'll have a little bit more information I can look up and read up on. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, I actually have a meeting with Teresa from NHS, who is his case manager. And I can sit down and have a powwow with her about it and kind of like see what to do from there. So, yeah. Hey, what is up, buttercups? It is Amy and Jared, my love. Mwah. So you had a good day today?
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a few faces. Entertain the crowd for a bit. You're so silly. You are a silly, silly kid. Oh my goodness. Yes, so we had a pretty good day. I got a phone call from Miss Jackie today. Said you were going through it a little bit today, but it only lasted for like 5 minutes, so you know, of course, we're still dealing with, put your head down, with injuries on the head. Like, they're starting to heal up a little bit. We're going to get ready for a haircut again soon. You know that probably this weekend. Yeah, so my little boy, he did pretty good in school so far. Yeah, so a little bit later on in the day, I ended up going and getting a phone call from the doctor who prescribed the chest x-rays and all that crapple and whatever. And she ordered a battery of tests. I did not realize she ordered so many darn tests. She ordered like 7 different vials of blood work. She took an EKG. She got a urinalysis and a chest x-ray. But the good news is this. She said, blood work wise, my heart's okay. Blood work wise, all that stuff is good. I asked her about like EKG. She said that was actually better this time around than it was a year ago when they took it. My urinalysis came back and no creatines, nothing in my urine to indicate diabetes. So, I mean, at least those few things, at least we know are good. Some of the other blood work, it's going to take a couple days for that to come back. And then I got to make an appointment with the regular doctor, the nutty doctor. And I know she's going to want to try to throw me on some kind of drugs. I know it. I hate being thrown on pills for no reason. And I'm going to tell you right now, if they give me pills that's going to cost me to pass out, guess what? Mama's going to be owning some doctor's office, let me tell you. So, yeah, but, I mean, according to this doctor that I saw at the clinic place, she was very, very nice, and she called me back right away as soon as she got the chest x-ray. She said, Amy, she said, everything is clear. She's like, your lungs look really well. She said, for someone who was a 2-pack-a-day smoker, honestly, I would have never been able to tell. And I'm like, okay, well, that's a good thing, I guess, right? And she's like, yeah. She said, you do have a little bit of an infection, though, like down in the pleura area, which is like the bottom of the lung. And I was like, okay, so what does that mean? And she said, honestly, she's like, it shows that you may have some asthma or bronchial stuff going on. She's like, but other than that, she's like, you're fine. So I was like, all right. So she ordered me an inhaler. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to actually go pick that up tomorrow because I'm not going out tonight. And I asked her, my son, he has bronchitis. So, like, I don't usually smoke around him in the house and stuff like that just because I don't want to trigger stuff for him. But funny enough though, like he does the nebulizer, and the nebulizer is like kind of that machine. I think y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but it has albuterol with it. So I asked her, I said, if I wanted to do a treatment tonight, could I do that in lieu of going and getting the puffer thing right away? And she's like, oh yeah, that's fine. She's like, the puffer thing is pretty much the same stuff that you'd be getting in the nebulizer anyway. She said it's like a Ventolin, and she said, and that's albuterol. She said it's kind of almost on the same wavelength. The only difference is she's like, the Ventolin has more of an anti-inflammatory in it than the albuterol does. She's like, but if the albuterol helps, she said, yeah, go for it. I'm like, okay. So, she said to wait a couple days, probably by Friday or so, they should have my blood work back and the rest of the blood work or whatever. And I guess we'll have a diagnosis or something by then, hopefully. Yeah, right. Anytime I go to the doctor, I never get a straight answer. No matter what doctor I go to. So, there's always some kind of weird, off-the-wall diagnosis I end up getting. So, hey, Jay. Oh, man walked away while I was sitting here talking. He took his time to escape from me. Come here, my little escapee. He's in there chug-a-lugging water. I could hear him. Just step around her. She ain't gonna bother you. My cat, like, keeps him hostage. Here comes the Tim. So, we're gonna have Jared. Are you gonna help me? That's his little hand dance. You gonna help me? Here, move over. Oh, thanks. So, Jay, what do we have to tell everybody? Thumbs up. And we... Late? With a burp? Goodness. You okay there? And what else do we do? Subscribe. And... Beep. Ooh, now I'm burping. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so we like, subscribe, and favorite. Share with anybody you'd like to share with. You say goodnight? Come here. Come here. He's always walking away on me. So you gonna say goodnight to everybody, or
Say goodnight.
say mwah? You gonna go to bed?
I knew I just talking this one. It's floating.
Ew, you're all sweaty. What are you all sweaty from?
Floating in there.
I'm so sweaty. Ew. Again, I want to thank you, everybody. I'm getting new subscribers still daily. We are close to 140 subscribers now, which I'm like pretty impressed by. I really appreciate everything y'all doing and you joining my channel and following our journey through life and everything, and you know, just putting it out there and putting my daily life out there, you know. And I appreciate y'all sharing that with me. So keep an eye out for the next vlog. So for all my new members, I always give a shout out to my vlogs, and I really appreciate you guys. So I just want to wish y'all a good night. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, share all the great stuff.